4:30 Psycho Accountability Call every morning, 4:30 a.m. We go live for 10 minutes. Sometimes we go a little bit over. The QR code will take you to the tracker. It'll track your time, things that you've done with all the different commitments. If you're seeing this at a later time, it's a recording. We go live every morning. Check it out at 430psycho.com. 30-day challenge, change your whole life. Restructure your what we call your lifestyle framework. Do all your all the 3 hours of work that you might have done in the evenings and move those to the morning. Hang out with your family, do community work, etc. in the evening. Good morning, Rob. How are you?
Good morning, my friend. How you doing today?
Doing good. The last book I wrote, there was a guy, actually, he just passed away, Rick Jiha. Really Zen-like team leader, business owner. He was into coaching, self-improvement, all that kind of stuff. Really great guy. But he had this quote, I hate when people say, well, that's just who I am. And he says, no, that's just who you've decided it's okay to be. And I think about that quote a lot, because it makes me reflect on, who it's okay to be. And, because of that reflection of, and other ways of constantly refining habits and things like that. But I have a habit. It's not good drinking Diet Coke. I don't drink it every day. I drink it from time to time, but it's not, I think it's proven it's not a good thing to be drinking.
Yeah.
So for me, like, I'm going to commit to 30 days off of Diet Coke starting today. And then when I get to day 30, I'll stretch it out and see if I can completely just do away with it. For me, it's a good, a little bit of energy when coffee seems like a bit much.
Yeah, for me, it's the whole sugar thing. I gotta kick that habit. So I try to, I'll commit right here to you on the show here to no sugar for the next 30 days, which is hard. That's hard, man. But and I don't know if that counts as sugar or alcohols, like the substitute, like stevias.
Well, that's one of the commitments of the challenge. Part of the diet commitment is no sugar, 8 glasses of water, less than 2,000 calories a day. And then, the second commitment is no alcohol.
As part of what challenge?
The one that you're on, the 4:30 Psycho Challenge.
Oh, I didn't. You didn't tell me all that, buddy. I didn't know included all that, but it's okay. I don't drink that much alcohol anyway. So
yeah.
I didn't. I wasn't. I guess I wasn't aware of the 2,000 calories. That's cool. That's the hardest thing for me is the sugar.
Yeah. It's really not that hard if you eat reasonable. Like, that's the whole thing. Like, you're eating over 2,000 calories. Most grown men, you're going to slowly put on weight over time if you're not working out much. So if you're moving your body at least 30 minutes a day and you're eating somewhere around 2,000 calories and you're drinking a lot of water and you don't have alcohol and you're not doing the sugar, you're going to stay pretty consistently at a certain weight, which is not the trend of most adults. Are going to grow and grow and grow and grow. So anyways.
Yeah, I do the I do the fast 3 times a week. I try 2 full days and 1 half-day fast. So I can sit here and tell you 3 days a week I'm definitely not eating 2,000 calories. So,
if you had to think about it, you got anything else that you think you need to change?
Yeah, sleep. Getting to bed earlier. I don't get enough sleep. So that'd be the 2 key things is the sugar and the sleep.
Yeah, I test myself often. Like, I would have loved to watch the football game last night. But hey, Rob, how's it going?
Hey, Rob.
Good morning. How are you? Hey, guys.
Good. So we're just talking about this guy, Rick Jiha, wrote this, gave me this quote in this book where it said, I hate when people say, well, that's just who I am. He says, no, that's just who you've decided it's okay to be. And so we all, some people are okay with really bad habits and do jail time from time to time or kill themselves, right? Like, that's the worst end of it. And then, like, I just committed to getting rid of Diet Coke for 30 days. That's one of my last bad habits. Rob's got sleep and sugar issues. You got anything that that you've been okay with, but you shouldn't be?
I mean, the coffee is coffee is one thing, and I think it's hitting that 9:30, man, 9:30 in the evening, going to bed with just trying to manage it with the activities. I'm having a hard time with that, but mainly it would be coffee and sugar.
For I don't do. I mean, I used to be out 3 or 4 nights a week before we had our son, and now I think we've been out like 3 or 4 times since he was born.
Yeah,
And
right.
I'm still nurturing my relationships. I'm just not out, like it's because usually being out is there's drinking involved. There's spending money, dinners, drinks, that whole thing. Like it's, I don't even think about it from a money standpoint, but I think we've talked about this earlier. I save a ton of money that way. I'm not missing anything. It's probably more with your kids and stuff though. Yeah. It's tough.
Yeah, yeah, but all manageable. I mean, it's last night's case in point. I'm like, hey, got an early morning, had a long couple of days, so just setting expectations with the family, like, hey, this is when I got to shut things down. So my wife is great. We had kids over our house, and somebody's got to be up when there's teenagers at the house. So she covered, but you're right. It's about making some, not just sacrifices, but it's about setting some expectations and just really good communication. And that's been part of this process for me. But it's progress, not perfection, I guess, is what I go off of. So.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I know this guy's got a podcast. It's called Chisel because we're all work in progress.
There you go, man. There you go. Good stuff, Rob.
Yeah. We spend a lot of time with our son in the evenings. I mean, I've had to have these divide and conquer conversations with my wife. Like, hey, I think we can, it's great. We're all together always, in the evenings and weekends and stuff. But we're at a point where we can get a lot more done. We'll have some things that we can't get to, so we came to the understanding that it's just better that I'm early morning. Like he's gotten up before 5 o'clock the last 2 days. Right after we got off yesterday, he got up, and I had him from like 5 o'clock to 9:30, and then had to do work, all that morning work later in the day. But that's okay. That's why I'm up. That's the number one thing that I'm available for. And then she has him at the end of the night. Like if he's up after 10, I'm going to bed. I mean, there's no stopping it anyway. Like 10 is late for me. Last night it was 9 o'clock. So, and 9 to 9:30 is perfect for me. So I can, like, if he's down at 9, I can lay in bed and watch a little bit of like the game last night, and then I'm out. Like I'll fall asleep within minutes of laying down just because of that early rise. But, I imagine with teenagers and worrying about burning the house down, it'd be kind of tough.
It is. But no, I mean, it's you make adjustments, and I used to be a night owl. I still am a night owl. So, but it's not as easy as it used to be. So it used to be easy going to bed at 12 and waking up at 4. It's not the same. So, I can appreciate what you go through with having the little guy, and it's making choices and getting in. The framework is just getting in a really, really good routine, that sometimes has to be adjusted clearly. But overall, that framework I've really started fitting into, and it's just happening naturally with the rest of my family. We're not having talks about my schedule that much. It's just gradually things are happening where the family is making adjustments, and we are spending more time together, all while I'm not compromising secondary. I'm getting the work done that I need to get done for for income, for career and everything. So
yeah, it's Yeah, 100%. So yeah, I just committed to no Diet Coke for 30 days. Rob committed to, what'd you commit to, Rob?
Sugar, no sugar.
What
I'll
about
do
you,
no
Rob?
coffee. I'll go no coffee.
No coffee.
Just straight tea. We'll go tea. If I can use tea, that'll be as long as I'm okay to go tea.
Does that give you the liberty to do decaf coffee or no coffee period?
I'll just go straight. I've done it in the past. I'm always better. I've done it twice over the years, but I'm better for it.
What do you drink? Just a ton of coffee?
I'll drink like 3 or 4 cups of coffee.
Your eyes start wiggling?
No, man. It doesn't do anything to me. I could drink it if I chose before I go to bed, but the green tea is healthier, So you guys, this is I'll make a on the fly game time decision that it's just something that's good. So I can go green tea.
Cool. We hit our time.
What's that?
I said we hit our time. This,
okay, cool.
For me, this is day one of year 2.
Awesome.
But anyways, good to see you guys. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
You got it.
Have a great